Welcome to my channel. Today I would like to share with you some of the winning strategies that I have shared. I have tested them, I have used them, and it worked well. I'm sharing this video or making this video just because people keep on asking me which of these strategy is the best, and my answer to them is always it depends on your personality. Are you a scalper? Are you a singer? So you have to decide which one you are going to use. But I have come up with this the top 10 that I have used, and it's consistent, and that's why I want to share it with you. Make sure you check the video description. The link to each of these strategy will be in the video description so that you can watch each of these strategy in detail, and the download link for each of these strategy will be on the particular video when you check it out. So let's start with this one. So this is a strategy that I use, and when you look at it strategy very well, you will only use it when now we have the bottom line which is blue and this upper line which is red, and what we do is this one normally determine this line normally determine the end of the trend, but once it determines the end of the trend, does not mean this does not give you a guarantee that you enter the trade immediately. You have to wait for the second indicator to give us signal in agreement with the previous one. Once you give us signal, then you can enter your trade. And when you see on this video, I have two trades I've entered just because I have this blue line giving us that this is the end of the trend for now, and the arrow gave us the another signal in the direction of this. So I pick my trade from this point, and this is my take profit. I use this one as the first take profit because of this level here around this place. So I pick the take profit there, and the second one I move with above, but I'm going to train my profit as it move up a bit. So this is how to use this particular strategy. The download link or the link to this particular video will be number 1 on the video description, so you can watch it and see how it works. Then let's move on to another one, which is number 2. The way I arrange it does not mean the first one is the best or the second one is the best. I just number it that way. So let's move on to the second video. Now on to the second strategy that worked very well. Now this is WTML strategy. It worked very well, and I use it once I have the two TMA in agreement. This crossed the larger TMA for this particular setup, and at this particular point I have both at this point. The lower one cross above this, and we have this in agreement at this particular point. So once they touch or they cross, that's where I normally place my trade. Here we have this also the 2 TMA band, and here we have it again, and this is a good place to place a sell, and we have the 2 arrow in agreement, and we have this arrow, we have the TDL, we have this volatility that tell us the strength of each PS, and we have this indicator also, all combined together. And you see this one, this particular last signal here was for a buy, and you look up here, we have most of the indicator, the 3 indicator used for this indicator, for the main indicator here, gave us most of the time frame agreeing. This to tell us this will deliver, and the euro was stronger compared to AUD at this particular time. So this is how I use this strategy. So you will check number 2. The number 2 link on the video description is for this particular strategy. Make sure you check it out and study it in detail. The download link to each of this strategy, the indicator use, will be on the particular video page. So make sure you check it out. Anyone you like, just go to the video description, check it out, and you can use it. Make sure you practice it and use it, get familiar to it. So let's move on to the top strategy that I use that work and is profitable and is consistent. So let's move on. Yes, we are here on the third strategy. So it is simple also, and this particular indicator does not repeat. It is made up of RSI alert and moving averages. So I use the arrow in the direction of a moving average. Once I have the two in agreement, I will place my trade. And here we have this for buy. We have this arrow above the moving averages. The particular moving average I use, you will find it in the video. So you can set it up, and this arrow in the direction of this and the direction of moving average, and another one, and here we have it here for another sell. At this particular point we have this cross, and this one give us a good signal. We have a cross here, we lost this particular trade, and we have it's going to take us out here because the stop loss will be at the previous low, but this one we want it. This cross again, the stop loss is here, and here's the second one. So we will make win more trade than the one we are going to lose, because we are not trading against the trend. You can use it on any time frame. So this is how to use this particular strategy. It is a good strategy.
If you look at my chart very well, you will see one tiny arrow, this red arrow. I don't use it. Still the same.
So make sure you watch the video to get the details of this particular strategy, how I use it, and the download link to every indicator use is on the video page. You don't need to contact me. Just make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, then you can download it. So let's move on to the next strategy that are the top performing strategy that I've tried so far. So let's move on. Welcome to the fourth strategy. I've said it earlier, this is not in order of preference, but this I just number it number 1. This is number 4 right now, and this is just made up of moving averages and the fractal indicator and the trend line. You are going to draw the trend line manually, and you see on my chart how I drew my own. I use the fractal to connect two lines together, the previous eye together, either lower eye or eye together, for me to be able to draw this. So this is how I take this particular trade. Once I draw the trend line, the white line here, once I draw it, and I will wait for the two moving average to cross. Once the two moving average cross in agreement with my trend line, if it break my trend line, then the moving average cross, then I'm going to place my trade, and the stop loss is going to be the previous low before the signal was generated for a buy here, and for a sell is going to be the previous high, the stop loss, before the signal is generated. So this is how to use it. Make sure you watch the video. The video link to this particular strategy is in the video description. Is number 4 on the video description. Just click on it and watch it in detail. So this one you do not need any particular indicators from me, because all this you will get it on your platform. So watch the video and pick anyone you like. Now let's move on to the fifth one. This is the fifth strategy I'm going to show you that I'll be working consistently. You don't need all the strategies, you just need to pick one and use it, master it, then see how it behaves in every market and use it. This indicator does not repeat also. The yellow dot here is for sell, and you can see then we use it in agreement with the lower indicator, and the stop loss is going to be the previous high before the signal was generated. Here we have buy here at this particular point, but the buy did not deliver, and because this was not in agreement with the previous the down signal, the histogram was still down red, so until this particular point. So at this point you will place your trade. Now we'll be having a set signal for like 4 times, but did not deliver because the lower indicator didn't give us a confirmation to enter that particular trade. So it's just 2 indicators you combine together and your chart is very clean. So this is how to use this particular strategy. So I've numbered it, and this is number 5 on the list. Make sure you check it out and listen, watch the video how I use it, so that you can use it also. And the download link to every indicator used on this particular strategy is on the video page of this particular strategy. So check it out. Let's move on to the next one, which is number 6. Welcome to number 6 strategy. This is how I use this particular strategy. All this strategy works well, and make sure you watch the video. The download link or the link to this particular video is on the video description. Make sure you check it out. Now, this is how I use this particular strategy. Now, we have these two indicator, these two lines. Then we have this Vita CCI that I combine together. So what I use is this: make sure the two line, the upper and the lower line, turn to the same color. This for blue for buy, and in agreement with the indicator here at the down the window. Once the agreement, you can place your trade. Here is another one. This turn to red, but the other color did not confirm. So we are not going to take this trade until the two actually confirm this particular strategy. So this is how to use it. So listen to the video, watch the video of this particular strategy, and if you like it, make sure you practice with it and use it.
So you are not going to take a buy at this particular point, because the two lines must be in agreement, the same color, either crimson or change to crimson.
This is how it's works. Just make sure you
above the previous high,
check it out.
To take this trade, the sell still continue.
So this is how I use it. Make sure you check it out. Let's move on to the next strategy that really works. This is how we use this particular strategy. Make sure every indicator is in agreement for this particular strategy to work well. I have two indicators at the indicator window and one on the main chart. What you will do is this: you will allow the two indicators at the indicator windows to be in agreement with the main indicator. Once you have it, then you can place your trade. As you can see it, we have this here, we have fake out here. This, the first indicator on the main chart, turned to other color. This was an agreement, but the last indicator did not confirm this move. So we are going to remain in this particular trade for long. And you see, for sell here and for buy, it is simple strategy that you can use on any time frame you like. Make sure you watch the video, check the strategy out, and the download link to all the indicators used on this particular strategy is on the video description. So make sure you check it out. Let's move on to the next strategy that really worked. Yes, welcome to the next one that really worked. So make sure you check the video description. I'm going to number it so that you know which one you are downloading, which one you like. This is how this one works. Just few indicators combined together. The arrow indicator does not repeat, so I combine with this vertical line. Once it's given blue, it's for buy, and the red is sell. Then I combine the two together. Only trade in the direction of the of this major trend. This line, I use it for major trend. Once this is red, then I'll trade the arrow in the direction, but every arrow generated against this first signal or indicator will not be taken. I'm going to ignore this one and take this particular trade, ignore this one, and wait for another confirmation. It's either this turn to blue or we have another red arrow that points down. So this is how I use it. It works very well, and one of the guys that use it got back to me and gave me even money, sent dollars to me for using this particular strategy, and he made money with it and sent me money. I say thanks for sharing this particular strategy for free. So it works very well, and he passed its FTMO challenge with this particular strategy. So make sure you watch it and check it out. The indicators to this particular strategy is free. Check it at the main as the video page for this particular strategy. So let's move on to the next one. Follow me. All right, welcome to number 9. This is how I use this particular strategy. It's made up of a few indicators. As you can see on my chart, we have these that give us the support and the resistance line that we use. I have this arrow, the white arrow, the blue, the black arrows, and the yellow arrow. I have all these indicators. So this is how I use this particular strategy. Make sure you watch the main video. I'm going to number it so that you know which one you are watching, and check the video out in detail, and make sure you download the indicator. Is free also, and the download link for each indicator is on the video page itself, so check it out. So this is how I use it. Everything must be in agreement before I place my trade. This must turn to white dot. This must cross as we have it here, white above, white indicator, then above this moving average, then I can place my trade as we have it here. Everything must be in agreement for buy before you place your trade. So it is free also. Check it out, watch it out in detail, and see which one you like out of these 10 strategy that I have tested. They work and they're consistent, and people have attested to this particular strategy that it works for them also. So let's move on to the next one, with a number 10. Come to the 10th one that work well also, and this is how the strategy really works. So we have this net, this indicator that look like net, and I have this arrow to confirm the direction. Once you see the green arrow, it means it's a buy trend. Then I will only scalp with this arrow in the direction of this net. If the net turn to red, I'm not going to take any buy trade from this arrow. I will wait until I see another arrow in the direction of the red net. So I will now try to enter set trade from there. So this is number 10 on my list. I've told us when I started that this is not how best they are. The way I arrange it, I just number it. So check it out and see which one you like. But it's like I have the 11th one that I would like to show you as a bonus for watching this video, so that you don't have to try all the indicator or the strategy on my channel before you pick anyone. This will make it easier for you to pick, but you can check other indicator or strategy also, because the work, it depends on you, how you trade or what you trade. So let's check the 11th one. Is the 11th strategy that I use. It works very well also. I use it in 2 time frame, like 1 hour and 15 minutes. Once I see this arrow on higher time frame, I'm going to demarcate it. I demarcated this line. It doesn't come with the indicator. I demarcated it. I have set signal here, so I'll go back to 15 minutes to check it out.
Back to 1 hour.
If this particular
you have 1 year,
if this particular strategy
another
or
1
this
year,
line indicate this
so let's
arrow
move the remaining
is the same thing on 15 minutes. Then we will now trade.
Let's
This
use
is on
the
1
third one.
hour.
Yeah,
So I
let's
drew
put it
this
for
line
that
from
buy.
1 hour. So
that
let
we'll
me
be able to
move
see it on
forward a bit. Fast forward the video.
Now on 15 minutes, this is
15 minutes, and this is where we have the arrow on 15 minutes. So every arrow here pointing down, I'm going to enter sell. This is the first sell, this is the second one, the third one, the fourth one. So you keep on entering a set trade, because the signal on 1 hour is for sell. So you will enter sell order only on the lower time frame, and you combine this indicator together. This down is sell, for here above here is buy. Sell, 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 another sell, buy. You are not going to take it, so you combine together. If this one give you sell signal and this is buy, please avoid it. Then when the two in agreement, you can enter. So this is how I use it. You can check it out on my channel. So I've given you the link to all of this indicator in this video description, make sure you check it out and watch it in detail how I use each of these indicator, and the download link will be on this particular video page. So you see the download link there. It is free, you don't need to contact me, just click on the link and you are going to download it straight. So I believe this has helped you to pick any strategy that you would like to test or try out on my channel. So make sure you do yourself that favor and test it out. The year is coming to an end. There's need for us to prepare for a better year ahead. Till I come your way again, I remain your fellow trader, and bye for now.